Good morning, Mr. Akin Braithwaite, the Chief Customer Relations Officer for MTN Nigeria. It's great to have you.
Thank you very much.
Now, first, we know the logo on the insignia of MTN says everywhere you go. Now, tell us how MTN as a business has evolved over the years, considering Nigeria as a very competitive market. You came in from South Africa. There must have been huge challenges, but how have you evolved through those challenges?
Well, I guess MTN has evolved exactly by putting a stake in the country, and it's continued as it started. Bold, determined. When others looked at this place as being very, very difficult terrain to operate in, MTN decided to jump in, really committed, and carried on. So it's been a story of commitment, it's been a story of dogged determination to overcome the odds, to adapt. Nigeria is a place where you do need to understand the terrain and you have to adapt accordingly each step of the way. Basically, MTN has done that. It's invested heavily. It's taken a bet on the country. It's developed very, very heavy, good stakeholder relationships. It's developed very, very good human capital, which you need. Regardless of the amount of money you put in, your human capital asset is very important in driving your objectives and in helping you to reach your goals. It's just continued to do that, and it's been very consistent.
Now, every business has a value proposition, like its mission statement that drives it and makes it unique. What would you describe as your unique value proposition?
Well, I think it's really enabling people's lives, making people's lives brighter, better. And currently, we're looking at moving people into this new, bold digital world.
Okay, now let's look at there was one statement made recently in the business market that when the telcos came in, that they didn't envisage that Nigerians would be having this high tele density. Now we have over 120 million people with mobile phones. How do you see that? A challenge which you can carry the weight, or something that is could be intimidating?
Uh, Whether we can carry the weight or whether it's intimidating. Well, I don't think we're intimidated by the numbers. I mean, we're excited by the numbers. That's how we will continue to survive and do well. More the people. We carry approximately nearly 50% of that market share. So over time, we've grown used to the numbers, and we are building, and we continue to build for much, much more.
And customer relations is very important because it's the nexus for the growth of business. How would you describe MTN's position of being a value-laden customer relations firm?
Well, we look at it from the point of view that it's basic. That if you don't look after your customer, somebody else is going to look after that customer, and he will become somebody else's customer. So we can only make our survival based on the shoulders of the business that we get, which is coming from customers. So we spent an awful lot of money, investment in both assets, equipment, people, to ensure that we do provide that very, very good customer care. We put a lot of stock on it, and recently we have even launched a campaign which we call the Perfect 10, and that's really to get to a point where our customers become our perfect promoters, and we're doing every single thing, whatever it takes, to make sure that we do drive that home to our customers, give them a wonderful, exciting experience, and ensure that they just keep loving this brand and the products and services that we offer.
Finally, what's that cutting edge that puts you at a different level from your competitors, because it's quite a huge competitive market?
Well, I think the cutting edge must be the people, the way we have invested in our people, because technology is pretty much the same. I mean, almost all the companies have similar, if not the same, type of technology, so it can't be technology. Capital, as we've seen from our competitors, everybody has access to capital. So it's that human factor. There is the way in which we in MTN, the MTN culture, the MTN way, which is about driving excellence, which is really, really being dogged, determined, giving the very, very best, and ensuring that we keep raising the bar.
Thank you very much.